Hi, my name is Michael Yingling. Art Molesworth has a deep history both for the United States and the United Kingdom. It's one of the favorite bases I've been to because of the history, the people, the surrounding area, everybody that's involved with the base. It was a great time. It's a multinational and multi-duty, or multinational and multi-branch duty location. It's a tight-knit community, both on and off base, and all this wouldn't be possible without the people that make that happen from a day-to-day basis. First, I'd like to talk to you about the different squadrons that are involved with RAF Molesworth. The squadron I was involved with there, it's called the 423rd Security Forces Squadron. Its primary mission, basically, it was law enforcement mainly. It had about 70 people in the squadron, with about 10 people on each flight that provided that worked shift work to provide law enforcement for the base. The other people were either deployed or worked in the support role, and I was one of the people that worked in that support role. I was a firearms instructor there for 5 years. We basically served all of England except for the bases at RAF Lakenheath and RAF Mildenhall. Other organizations there are the MOD. There's a squadron leader there that's basically a liaison between the United Kingdom and the United States, the military there. And we didn't have any canine handlers in our squadron. That was provided by the MOD. There was one person that was on call all the time that was an MOD canine handler. The main reason why the base is there is because the Joint Analysis Center is a multi-branch intelligence center that has all the major branches in it. The Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Army. So it's a pretty unique duty location because you have all the branches there at one time, and you don't get that in a lot of places. The history of RAF Molesworth began back in World War I. It was basically a flight line. There's a town nearby called Old Weston, and there was a flight line for the biplanes that took off for in support of World War I. Moving on to World War II, basically it moved up to RAF Molesworth. There was a base at RAF Westport II and RAF Falconberry. But the first B-17s were basically at RAF Molesworth. I collect a lot of pictures, military affiliated pictures, and I'd like to show you a couple of them. The first one deals with my career field as security forces, military police, and it's basically a motorcycle cop looking at a B-17 taking off. Out of all my pictures, I like this one the best. And during World War II, the 303rd Bombing Group there were called the Hells Angels, and a couple of the veterans from World War II started a bike club called the Hells Angels, and some people, they took the name from the 303rd Bombing Group. Another picture is called Molesworth Memory. It has a B-17 coming into RAF Molesworth, and this is a church right outside RAF Molesworth in Old Weston. From the 1980s all the way up to the present day. In 1980s, it was basically a nuke base. It was a house blood comes in it, had a WSA. The surrounding community, basically they got pubs. You got Outback down the road. You got a pub called the Manor House, which is my favorite pub. They got this thing called the Black Rock Grill, and basically they give you a rock that turns to 300 degrees centigrade, and they give you raw meat on it, and basically you cook the meat yourself. So I found that very, very cool. The travel from RAF Molesworth, you got London right down the road. After that, you got the English Channel. You can get a ferry across to Europe and basically go anywhere in the European Union you want to. Today I told you a little bit about RAF Molesworth because its history and its surrounding areas. It's a wonderful place to be stationed at. All the bases there that I've been stationed to, I've been to 7 bases, and it's definitely my favorite one. The people are very courteous and helpful, even though it's a small base. Its contribution to the overall mission, both for the United States and United Kingdom, is a valuable asset. Thank you.